Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Nuggets News. In this video I want to discuss another really exciting project, and that's Prism. Now these guys are creating the world's first trustless asset portfolio platform, and by using the power of Ethereum smart contracts, enabling you to create a synthetic portfolio to give you exposure to multiple cryptocurrencies without ever having to actually buy or store the individual coins. So this is all brought to you by Shapeshift, Eric Voorhees. A lot of you are probably going to be familiar with Shapeshift and what they do. So you can send in one cryptocurrency and receive another at the current exchange rate, and they take out a small fee. And that Shapeshift technology is what's underlying the Prism portfolio, Ethereum smart contract portfolio, to give you exposure, and they act as collateral for the Ethereum you send in to create your Prism, giving you exposure to those other cryptocurrencies. So it currently is in beta. You can register and wait for an invite. I've been lucky enough to receive that invite recently, but I believe you can log in using your Civic ID for those of you that are familiar with the Civic platform. So let's just jump over here. You do need a MyEther wallet or Exodus wallet, and that's because you need to be able to adjust the gas fees to open and close your Prism portfolio when you fund it with Ethereum. So once you've got your MyEther wallet set up, you've obviously got your Ethereum address and some Ethereum in that wallet. You can then start to play around and create a Prism portfolio. So I've just logged in here. This is their homepage. You can compare other people's Prism portfolios, their performance, and how they're going. So as I said, currently in closed beta. Let's just click on Build Prism, and this is going to allow us to adjust different percentages of different cryptocurrencies we want to own in our portfolio. And as I said, you simply fund this with Ethereum, and now by building this Prism, you get exposure to whatever different cryptocurrencies you would like to invest in. And this saves you from having to worry about having multiple wallets, multiple private keys, the risk of having your coins on an exchange account. So this is putting it all in one place through the power of Ethereum smart contracts. So let's just say we want to build a $1,000 US portfolio here. Now that's going to automatically adjust the amount of Ethereum we have to send in to fund our Prism. Let's just call this one YouTube and created by Nugget. So that's going to add that to the homepage there so other people can compare our Prism and see how our performance is going. So they do have a number of templates here. So high market cap, high volatility. This is just a basic one here with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. But then we can go ahead and add any asset that is currently listed on Shapeshift. So let's say we want to add some Augur, we want to add some NEM, and this is the beauty of this. By having the Ethereum there as collateral, Shapeshift does the investing and the hard work for you. So you can invest in non-Ethereum tokens as well as all those ERC20 tokens. So from there, we've got our 5 different assets we want in our portfolio, and this is the fun part. We can start to just drop and drag here and change the percentage allocation we want to have of each of these things, and this is going to do all the hard work for us. So once we're happy with our percentage there, we've got that visual representation there as well. All we have to do is scroll down here, review our Prism, and then that's going to ask me for a Ethereum address, and this is going to be the same address for my MyEther wallet that I'm sending to and from funds. So when I close my Prism, if it's gone up, those assets I've invested in have all gone up in price, they're going to pay me the difference or the profit, and they're going to want to refund that back to my Ethereum address. So from there, all I do is paste my Ethereum address and fund my Prism. That's going to take a few minutes to do the smart contract legwork in the background and create that Prism, just like it does with Shapeshift Decay. So it does require a number of blocks to confirm. This is all on the Ethereum public blockchain, so nice and secure, and that's going to create this Prism for us. Now, there are slight fees here, so that's going to require about $15, $14 to create that Prism for me. For $1,000 a K, that's very reasonable, and a lot of that is, the gas fee as well. So there was a lot of pushback when Prism started about the fee rate. So 1% per month, that comes out to 12% a year. So they since updated their fee structure to reduce that to 0%. So This is exciting stuff. So they've listened, okay, they've waived the fees for closing accounts as well during the beta. There's a small rebalancing fee each time you want to tinker with your portfolio, but I really like this. This is going to be a user-friendly way for those that still can't get their head around using multiple wallets and just don't want to worry about all those different private keys and storing the cryptocurrency themselves. So in summary, as I said, this is all possible through the power of Ethereum smart contracts. You can fund it with Ethereum, and then you get returned Ethereum, whether that goes up or down in price, by simply sending a 0 Ethereum amount to that smart contract address there. So a fantastic product, one that I'm looking forward to. As I said, it's currently in closed beta. I believe they're going to open this up to the public in the very near future, so keep an eye on their Reddit and their Twitter for updates. But a fantastic product, a lot of people are going to find very useful to have a play around with, and one that I'm really excited about. So please hit like, subscribe if you haven't already, share these videos around, and as always, thanks for tuning in, guys. Cheers.